Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to give you a under 7 basketball practice plan. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Basketball Coach Alan, and on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to give you some basketball drills for under 7-year-olds that you can run in your next practice. Now this is a practice plan, so of course on my website you will be able to find this as well. So you can go check that out at alsbballtraining.ca. But anyways, let's get down to the clipboard. Let me explain to you this practice plan, and yeah, let's just get down to it. So first off, for the first 15 minutes of the practice, you're going to be explaining what you're going to be doing throughout the practice for your players so that they know what's going on, and that today we're going to be talking about dribbling drills, and then we are going to be doing our warm-up. So this is running with a basketball, suicides with a basketball, just getting warmed up and then doing some stretches afterwards, and then we'll get into the meat of the practice. So let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out these basketball drills. Okay, so in this first drill, it's very simple. We're going to be doing this for about 20 minutes. We're going to be going down with our right hand, back with our right, and then the same we're going to do with our left hand, and then we're going to do some crossovers. And then what we're going to be doing is every time there's a free throw line or half court line, what's going to happen is they're going to be sprinting with the right hand, left hand, crossovers, whatever. They're going to slow down. They're going to really slow down to like basically nothing. It's going to be basically a freeze dribble where they're still dribbling, but they're going to stop on the spot, and then they're going to continue afterwards. And then you're going to be running this drill for about 20 minutes. This is also still kind of a warm-up at the older ages. You can use this as a warm-up as well, or even later on during the season you can use this as a warm-up too, but basically sprinting as fast as possible, stopping at the free throw line extended, sprinting again, and then the same thing all the way down and all the way back. If later on in the season they learn how to dribble the ball through their legs, now you can focus on this maybe a couple of minutes each practice to have them try it out. And again, if you are able to do that with majority of your players, they can go through the legs on the way down and back. And then also what you can do as well is have them circling the ball around their waists, through their legs without dribbling, around their head. And then you can even have a coach on the other end of the court who's down here, and that's Mr. Coach, and he can be holding up numbers, making sure that these players have their heads up when dribbling the ball. And then what you can do is run the whole court again, but we're going to be doing full court layups. Now they're going to be still dribbling with their right hand, and then later on, maybe after 10 minutes, this is a 20-minute drill. For the first 10 minutes, they're going to be going with their right hand. For the next 10 minutes, they're going to be going with their left hand. They're going to be reversing the direction they're running in. And basically what we're going to be doing on the full court is going full court layups. So they're going to be practicing crossovers. You could have a couple of pylons in the way so that they can zigzag through the pylons, getting used to using both hands when they're dribbling. And again, finishing with a layup, maybe finishing with a jump stop so that they can take a shot, maybe finishing with an elbow shot depending on how strong your under 7-year-old team is, or maybe just a jump shot from a couple feet out. And then we're going to move into having a drink for about 5 minutes, and then after that drink we're going to be moving into zigzag drills. So of course you're going to be splitting up your team. Those 5 are going to go down on the other end of the court, and we're going to be having pylons set up until half court. And what's going to happen is they're going to be zigzagging through. And then once we've done that for about 5 minutes, we're going to be getting rid of those pylons, or you can keep them up. It's up to you. And what we're going to do is have a ball handler and a defender. And now this is just going to be starting off with token defense, where they're learning how to get their defensive stance down, but also giving a little bit of pressure to that ball handler. And then we're going to move into having full out defense to, of course, teach defense as well, but also teach the ball handlers how to dribble the ball when they're under pressure, because that's going to happen during the game. And we're going to be running this drill for about another 20 minutes, for a total of 20 minutes. Now, for the next 20 minutes, we're going to be running what's called give and go layups. Now, give and go layups is exactly what you think it is. We're going to have player 2 passing to player 3. He's going to then cut towards the rim, and then player 3 is going to pass the ball back to him. Now, once that's finished, what's going to happen is player 3 will go in for the rebound, player 2 is going to go in for the layup, and then later on you can stack this drill so that now he does a jump stop and he can take a shot from close in or a comfortable distance away for him, depending on his age. And you're also going to be doing this the same thing on the other side as well. This player who did the pass, he's going to get that rebound. He's going to run on the outside to the next player, pass to the next player. He's going to go in the back of this line. They're going to move over, and you're going to be running the same drill once again. And you're going to run through that for 10 minutes on one side and then 10 minutes on the other side. And for the last 15 minutes of practice, what we are going to run through is a 5-out offense. Now, I am a gigantic fan of running a 5-out at the young age groups. The reason is because, as you can see, they are 100% spread out, but also they're learning how to move without the ball. So, for example, the pass and screen away, we're having player 1 pass to player 2. He's screening away, and he's going to be screening for player 5 who could receive that ball. Now, you're probably wondering and saying, well, what about those other 2 players? There's going to be a lot of just standing around doing nothing in this offense. Well, if you can teach your players that if they haven't had anything happen to them for a while, which is more than 3 or 4 seconds, they need to go and screen for each other. So let's say we have a play over here where player 2 is passing to player 4, and we have player 2 screening away. Well, of course he's screening away, but we could also have player 3 screening for player 1 and player 5 also getting screened for. And now we're still getting movement off the ball, and you're teaching your players that when they're off the ball, they're not just standing there doing nothing, but there's still movement happening. And they're learning how to pass in games. They're learning how to spread out. They're not just all clumped together saying, pass me the ball, I'm right here, look, pass me the ball. And that just doesn't win games for one, but that also doesn't teach them anything at all either. So I like to teach them the 5-out because, of course, they're spread out, they're learning how to move off ball, and it's a simple, easy, ridiculously easy offense. There's 3 versions that I would run. There's the pass and screen 4. That way now they're learning how to run a screen and roll. There's also the pass and screen away, like I was just saying. And there's also the pass and cut. Now this one's a little bit more difficult, but he's cutting towards the rim. There's a spot open. They need to go fill those empty spots. And he's going to go fill out that empty spot over there. So again, very simple to run. And then in the last 2 minutes of the practice, I would go over what we have been learning and what they would like to focus on maybe in the next practice. Or maybe we can go over what we're going to be doing during the next weekend when it comes to the next game or the next tournament. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed. I hope that this practice plan helps your team. Anyways, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another daily basketball video.